I already did.
I have a right to join a meeting, now we go adjourn.
You have another meeting, don't you, don't you? It sounds like.
So I had a headache.
I thought Bill was.
said he's just gonna be a couple minutes.
Okay, I was just gonna say, I talked to him today, he said he was gonna be here. Okay.
He's dropping the son off at,
We'll wait a few minutes.
At where?
piano
Oh, okay.
up at, High Street.
Yeah, I know where it is. I dropped him off one night for Bill.
Really got a new name for you, Mario.
Who does?
Hood.
What is it?
330 Mario.
Hey, who's just like, oh, 3:30 is stuff done?
Who's that radio guy?
I don't know. He's my little shadow, tag along with you wherever I go.
Just tell Foot that we get it done before overtime.
I gotta go get some hair done. I said, why? Because.
I can haul it.
And we're being close to the gate. Not going up that mountain.
Yeah, I just pull off the side and sleep in the car.
Yeah.
Dollar store, yeah, that's right out there.
We were behind a
Okay, Bill was
truck
here.
going down sand.
How long did you guys stay last night?
We followed it most of the way up.
Everybody's here, we're all here.
Call meeting order.
Yes.
Jenny? Let's show.
All right. Okay, thank you, everyone. Before I start in the summer,
You don't have to say that, I just want to local. Everybody's here.
Well, no, it's just identify what it is there, man. We're a special meeting or whatever.
Special meeting board works for full help and summer help.
Thank you.
okay, thank you. Before I start on the pool help and the summer help, I enclosed this in your packet, which is an explanation of the unpaid Sun Life dental claims. I'm going to be attaching these to all the claims that I give to you, Jackie. So, I mean, I just wanted to see if any of you guys have questions about it, I can explain it.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, ma'am.
On the health claims, you have the right as the employee to appeal it? Is
Yes.
that not true with dental?
Yeah, they could appeal it.
Well,
However, I approached Sun Life when it happened and asked them to fix it and to process it properly, and they refused my request.
Well, I'm just asking, because I don't know.
I mean, yeah, ultimately, I guess that the employee could appeal it and request that money back from them directly. And we could go through those procedures if that's what you think we should do.
I just thought it might be an easier way than for them to not get the money or us, the city, to have to pay it. I was just checking there.
No, that's fine.
Don't care.
Well, at this point, I think from what she told me about this, I mean, they're not even our provider anymore.
No.
Whether your
Yeah.
appeals right goes away, I don't know. I don't read that fine print on my explanation of benefits, but you see what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. Or if there's a certain amount of time you have to file it too.
True, I bet that's also true.
And that's a possibility. It just came to me yesterday or last night or something, and I thought, well, that might be a way to look at it. But probably, you're right, Leslie, the appeal process probably goes away.
Yeah, I think ours says 30 days, and these are all way past 30 days, correct?
Oh, yeah, they're way past 30 days. End of 2013.
Okay.
Just look at it.
Yeah, just look at it.
I listed this, she put it in a packet for you guys so that, when the claim comes up to $739, this is why.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm going to attach a copy of this to the claim so that there's no questions when they're looked at. For the pool, can we start with the pool?
Which one?
I think it's supposed to,
It's the first couple.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Cashews.
Oh, she's got them all separated.
Well, yeah,
Good girl.
well, yeah. Have you seen my desk?
Nobody talks about it. Jimmy, I
Yes.
have to bring it with me. I got those numbers you want on insurance.
Oh, okay.
And I have them for monthly, and I got them by, in all the 4 separate categories. And then I even figured them yearly, so,
Perfect.
so you'll have that too.
And that's for dental too?
And then I got, Suzanne put dental for me there, I took dental off of the thing, and added that to the health insurance.
Okay.
So, yeah, which should be everything.
Awesome, thank you very much.
Well, just remind me tomorrow so I can give them to you.
Oh, yeah, I will. For the pool, I wanted to start with the manager and assistant manager position, which you can see we had 1 applicant for the manager and 2 for the assistant manager. I'd like to recommend that we rehire Tony Abbott and Dee Abbott for those positions.
Are they Lawrenceburg residents?
I answered yes.
I think we need to talk about that.
Any pictures and photos of most one or anything?
Not for a while.
I think it really should be inverted. I think she should be.
Yeah, I agree. Make more money.
Hold on.
Isn't it already that way? For the most part. I would so move.
That's, second.
All in favor? Aye. All against? Not approved, will I fix it?
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
So Tony, if you want to make it official, start coming in office, we'll go ahead and get that list together.
Just remember the slide wax.
Okay.
That's no chat, we'll get through this meeting.
Yeah. For the remainder of the pool positions, I wanted to recommend that we do similar to what we did last year as far as turning it over to Tony and Dee to hire those positions. And looking at the people that are reapplying, I think there's probably going to be about 6 positions that are going to, or 6 new people coming into the pool as long as we rehire all the existing ones, correct? So
Anybody that you don't want rehired, now would be the time to say so.
Well,
I believe you did
can we
have
let
one.
them, just like last year,
Yeah.
let them kind of distill or vet that out and
Yeah, but Mario, I think if there's somebody they're not gonna bring back, don't you guys think you should know about it? So if a parent calls and says, why wasn't my child rehired?
And I would say we need to refer that to Dee and
Okay.
Tony Abbott, being the
Okay.
ones in charge of the pool.
I would call.
Yeah, you will. Mario won't.
Then I'll see call the Antonio.
See, you know, about my job.
And the number is-
When shit hits the fan, I step in front of it.
I stand behind him.
Is there somebody?
There actually is one that's reapplied that we are not going to bring back.
So you guys will work with them. I mean, you know how they work and everything, if you don't want them, we'll bring them back.
That's the, there were some issues last year. I think Jenny's aware of those, and they were reported.
Lifeguard course, and instructor said that they did not do very good at all. It took them 3 times to pass the written test.
Whoa.
And
So don't go to the pool draft when that kid's on.
Right, well, that's one of the reasons we're just not looking to hire in that position.
Now that Greendale's got their pool open, are we going to need these people, or you think the crowd's going to?
Well, that's, we have gone down.
Crowd should go down.
Which is more manageable now, and that's why the mayor asked us to cut 2 positions in lifeguard, which we have.
No.
Yeah, he asked us to cut 2 positions. We chose the lifeguard ones because we had 18, we're gonna have 16 this year. So, and I think we could still do it with 16. It's gonna be a trial and error to see how we do with it. The only issue will probably be at the end of the season when all the kids are getting ready to go back to school. But 15 of those kids we've got coming back are college, so that helps a lot.
Well, the issue's gonna be money. I can tell you that right now.
Okay,
Because we went in the red last year, and I moved money around and we still didn't have enough money. So,
We should,
yeah, I would hope, yeah.
Your Honor, I would like to disclose, just on record, that Morgan Baker, which is one of the reapplying summer help, is my niece. So I just want to make that, disclose that, put it on record.
I have one, well, related to Logan Scudder. I don't know what line.
Pool monitor.
why don't you just let them harm them? Let them do through the,
Well, again, even though if they hire whatever, I just want to disclose on record
that's fine.
that.
why don't you just let them harm?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Now you still have word on it.
thank you.
You got 2 more.
And then we're also talking.
Yeah, 2 Morgan Bakers.
Stress, these kids are here to work, not, we're not here to babysit. Some have one watch, if they don't work, I'm sitting home. I'm not gonna babysit these kids.
And so was the motion also not just the lifeguards, but also the cashier's concessions monitor?
Yes.
Are we adding them, or are we keeping the old ones there?
I talked to Dean, there's other issues besides that too, like the the boyfriend, girlfriend type stuff, relationships there. They kind of know who's, what the deal is, and we up here really don't know.
Me and Tony really have in the past tried, because we've had so many issues, tried to avoid hiring boyfriend, girlfriends, because when they break up, it becomes, because you're dealing with kids, and it's like sides choosing. And, siblings can be issues.
Yeah, I can see that.
But we're not discriminating against any boyfriend, girlfriend type.
No, we're not
Correct.
discriminating against them, it's just, can become issues in the,
But the 2 new hires will be from Lawrenceburg.
They're cutting to,
we look at all Lawrenceburg kids first, that's who we go to hire first from Lawrenceburg.
Now, you were asking earlier, I mean, we have, I think 3 of them out of Lawrenceburg, 2 of Order kids, and East Central, Montgomery, East Central. Those 3 lifeguards came to us when we couldn't hire a lifeguard anywhere. And I think it's only right that we bring them back. I mean, this would be their 3rd year. I would hate not to bring them back just because they're from Aurora. I mean, they left Aurora to come to Lawrenceburg 3 years ago because we needed help.
Yeah, I remember we talked about that last year when nobody in Lawrenceburg was, not as many applied that we needed.
Yeah, there wasn't none. And we were late hiring, and they'd already taken jobs from Greendale or something, so I had to steal them. I mean, I actually stole them from Aurora.
Tony, are you gonna rehire Michael Lynch?
Yes.
Please, thank you. Well, the reason is Joey's his mother. He can't get hired in Greendale for some reason. They won't hire. Steve Lambert won't hire him.
That's a shame.
And so Joey asked me about it, and I said, well, I'll see what I can do. I talked to the mayor. That was, 2 years ago, I think?
Yeah.
But,
Oh, he did a great job.
Actually, the
Okay.
first year they asked me, we didn't hire him. The second year,
Well-
they asked, we did hire him, and Michael's worked out great.
That's good.
He's a really good
Okay.
lifeguard, good kid.
Well, he's in college now, and I know that he could use some college money, or gas money or something, whatever they need it for.
Yeah, he did great. He actually came and helped us out a lot towards the end. Since he goes to
Okay.
school at UC, he'd come in on weekends and work for us.
Okay.
Well, I'd make a motion then that, that last, vote covered the custodians and cashiers.
Okay.
Your second?
Cashiers.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Ayes have it. We're done with pool. Do that.
One thing I'd like to ask you guys, for the pool chemicals, if we order them before the end of April, we can,
I have till April 16th.
April 16th, we can do away with the shipping charges, which has been a lot. So if we order like enough for the summer, we won't have no shipping charges.
Is that all PO? We're gonna start doing POs.
The purchase order, but that would just be as easy as attaching an invoice or whatever.
So I like to go through how much how much we went through last summer, and just order that same amount, get it all shipped here, and we don't have to worry about the rest of the summer.
Oh, it's not-
Sometimes the shipping charges can run anywhere from $500 to $700 shipping those
Yeah,
chemicals. If we can get them shipped for free, and they actually sent me a list of what we ordered last year, so I have something to go from.
Try to keep the extras now. We'll start cutting money.
Well, that's what I'm saying, this will save a lot of shipping costs.
Put that in motion.
Well, probably wouldn't be this board to take that. Parks actually pays that.
Okay.
That's on Monday, so what's that date?
7.
Yeah, if you get with me, we can get it, to them. A bit in front of them.
All right, we'll go ahead and make out the order, what it would be.
Okay.
Just need to go on the agenda then, so we have
Mind if I give you a copy of the email they sent to me? Did you present it to the Parks Board then? Because they sent me an email with that information and how much we had ordered last year and stuff like that, so. with the special one on
That's
it.
supplies, that's something that can be paid before a claims payment though, so, just thinking out loud.
those are supplies, and then those are things that can be paid before for approval, so.
Well, we'll run it to them. Go ahead and make the PO out, so we're all ready to go.
Okay.
Is that it?
That's it.
Long enough on pool, we're cutting them off. Now,
All right, we ready? For the summer help, last year, 2013, we had 22 summer help employees. This year, we'd like to hire 21, so cutting that by 1. If you look at the first list, the one that says reapplying summer help, there's 16 people on there. After consulting with Brad, there's 13 that we'd like to bring back. And I'll read you those 13. Are you ready? Michelle Abbott, Tristan Anderson, who is a minor, she's under 18. Morgan Baker, a different Morgan Baker. Nathaniel Barrows, Craig Garrison, Cody Havlin, Jacob Hornberger, Nathan Lambert, Brandon Lozier, Alex Orndorff, Taylor Ranshaw, Paul Tremaine, and Jerry Vinson.
Paul Tremaine's going into the Navy in June.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I talked to him the other night, he goes in June.
We would like to also request that some of these folks come in a little bit earlier, and Paul was one of the ones we were going to ask to come in early. He's a great worker.
Good kid.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Nathaniel Barrows probably.
They always wait till about
Oh, really?
in the May to cut it
I don't
down.
know, I don't know what he's doing, or where he is, but.
Clean it up.
There's the three that, I do know the three we wanted to request to come in early. Paul Tremaine, Jacob Hornberger, and Brad, who was the third one? Do you remember?
Jerry wasn't.
Oh, and Jerry, yeah. Of course, Jerry.
Running the grass. Okay,
I got Paul and Jerry, and who was the other one?
Hornberger, Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob Hornberger. And when I say early, I believe it's mid-May. Is that correct?
No. Soon they start that grass.
Oh, okay.
That'll be tomorrow.
And maybe next week.
Right. It's raining tomorrow, so it won't be tomorrow.
They don't this thing knock it down, 'cause they always wait till the end of May, and it's so grown up and bad, it's awful. You know, clean the place up. Then if the time runs out, we just lay them off. Okay.
Put my 2 cents in? I've kind of talked to.
Absolutely.
I talked to Brad, and we've had issues over the last few years, like with age, with sports, as far as having to leave early, not getting hours, and the whole reason we bring them in is for cutting grass, pretty much. And
Right, or free.
well, that's the thing is, as far as bringing in people that are in college or 18, that have a license, they're here for a reason. They're making money for school. They're not in high school. So this job's a little more important to them. But also, at any time, Brad can say, you go here and do this because they can drive. A lot of the kids that have been in the past, they can't drive. That kind of thing. So I would like to see us start hiring kids that are, 18 with a license, and in school. And that way that they're just, and they're more responsible, more mature, that kind of thing. And we get them from the full summer, instead of with the new balanced calendar, our kids get out of school, early June and go back late July.
I told Jenny, I said, this year, maybe can't license for playing sports, or on arms, because they're only here 10, 15 hours a week. And families have a hard time keep track of the time they're going. But we're not getting anything out of it.
And again, the whole purpose of it is,
Right.
And all due respect to the sports players, and don't get me wrong, some of these kids are up at 5 o'clock in the morning doing workouts.
Right.
And here in the heat of the summer, they're out there trying to mow and stuff. I mean, you can't blame them for like sitting in the truck wore out.
no, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. It's, it's more power to them, and I don't know what the balance is, but, I don't think it's fair to, again, the taxpayer, plus the kid itself, wearing this poor kid out, doing summer work for the city, and he's a sports player. And then, like I say, he's getting up at 5 in the morning doing workouts. where we're running levies and everything else.
But the license is a very big deal.
Oh, no,
You gotta be 18 to drive one of these trucks.
I agree with Bill.
So we get, the majority of them's got license, we can hard some, what, 17 or whatever. But the majority of them have to have a license, but it's a pain.
Well, and what's the, I think you checked last year, what's the insurance carriers that are providers say about under 18 driving city vehicles?
They can't do it. They can't do it. They have to be 18.
I have to provide them with the names and driver's license numbers or whatever of the kids that are gonna drive.
Actually, a copy of the driver's license, I think, has to be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
They do over there.
So, but they can't operate
At 16, they can operate weed
a
eating.
weed eater and, okay.
You can't operate power saw.
Right, they can't
Yeah,
be cutting lumber and all that.
we got a lot of
That's
kids. doing that.
misunderstanding.
Yeah, that's true.
But again, if they're 18, they can do anything.
Right. Yeah. Plus, we had a problem at Fall Fest with, they thought they could work all day and all night. No, they can only work 8 hours because it's a school night or whatever.
And
Yeah.
for their permit.
Right.
Right, yeah, because there's certain regulations you have to follow depending on their age, how late they can work and all that kind of stuff, which is hard to keep track of when you're trying to do your own job at the same time.
Right.
Anybody have trouble with these things?
And yeah, like I did point out in there is one, on there that is under 18, so that would be considered a minor as far as all this stuff, so she can't drive a city vehicle and all that kind of stuff.
So you're talking about the reapplying list?
Yes, yeah, Tristan Anderson.
Oh, yeah.
I was a couple on her, the form was didn't want back, they wouldn't know.
Yes,
I'm not gonna name them.
those are the ones I didn't mean.
They, almost come to the one to see the back, they won't work.
Well, they're the ones that, would know more so than us sitting here, that's for sure.
What is the ones you recommend that you want to hire?
The ones that here, these that I've marked.
No, I mean.
Oh,
on the
okay.
list.
On the list of new applicants, Jenny,
On the new list,
what he's talking about.
going through the new list, and taking into consideration the 18-year-old thing, as far as people that meet the requirements of Lawrenceburg resident, 18 years old, has a driver's license and in school, there's one person that falls under that qualification. Was there two that has all those?
Here's Millport. This is outside, that's a Hale Locker. There you have.
No, the person that I had is Bethany Radenheimer?
Although I know he doesn't have a license.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one person that has all those qualifications.
Who's that? Beth?
Bethany,
Okay.
correct me if somebody knows, Radenheimer. Radenheimer, thank you. So she's the one person from that list that meets all those qualifications. If we want to stick with people that are 18, so going outside of the Lawrenceburg city limits, anybody that's 18 and over,
Let me ask something.
yeah.
Brad, do you need all of them 18 or
Driving, yes.
every one of them going to be driving vehicles?
You could probably get a few, but I wouldn't do that.
That's, I told Jenny,
Well, yeah, you could get a few because they like to run 2 and 3 to a truck.
right, because we've got that 4-door truck, we can pile 3 or 4 of them in the back, have one 18-year-old driver.
But you know,
Okay.
this is, you gotta worry about somebody having a driver's license. I mean, I used to run work there, it was a pain.
Because last year we had to do some switch with Mike Canoe because he had more qualified drivers than I did, so we had to.
Well, for 18,
Yeah.
they can do anything.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Even
Right.
if someone's gone.
I'm just afraid that we won't have enough 18-year-olds that meet all the qualifications. But, I mean, we're going to have a lot of them, though, by a majority, because that was 13 on that list, and if they're all approved to be rehired, that means we just need to approve 8 new ones. So, 18, I have, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that are 18 that I think, that I believe should be approved. Yes, sir.
On the new.
On the new list, yeah.
Was the Radenheimer in there? Was she 18?
Yeah, he's,
Yes, that's the first one I was
He
saying.
informed me that she went to work for a nursing home.
I got a phone call from him, that she worked for me at the ice rink, and I double checked that, but the lady told me she was going to hire her.
I talked to her today.
Oh, maybe she,
Yeah.
job.
And she said she was fine with it. Yeah, she's available for the 40 hours and everything. So yeah, she should be fine.
We just get so much slack over it. We don't hire from Lawrenceburg.
Well, we should try every.
Well,
Yeah, if you got 13,
We got-
you
yeah.
got one or two in the other one, it only leaves us with a 5, 6, 7 that's not.
Well,
I mean, 18, that's, you know,
5 of
18.
them's 18, and then you're gonna have 3 that's under 18.
correct.
Of them 3 there, we will get them from Lawrenceburg, right?
Yes, well,
That are under 18, you said that Bethany Radnam's the one that's all of it, so she's not under 18.
yeah, she's over 18, but she's the only one out of the 18-year-olds that live in Lawrenceburg. So we have, as far as the new 18-year-olds, we have Bethany Radenheimer, Kyle Frank, Samuel Reynolds,
That Radheimer? But that's in,
you think so? Colin Solomon, and Jacob Rohr. Now, someone else that also meets that qualification is Shay Wittenstrom, but to my understanding, he called Dee and expressed an interest in working at the pool.
What was that name?
Shay Wittenstrom. Hey, Dee.
Oh, okay.
Shay Wittenstrom? He wants to work at the pool, right?
Right.
Okay.
What is that long?
Zach Long is he's a Lawrenceburg resident. He's under 18. He does have a driver's license and he's in school. So he could be one of the 3 that we hire that are under 18. Because the 3 that are, well, there's actually 4 that are under 18 that we could hire. Michael Land, which I believe, Bill said he might be a football player, so that might,
I had him laid out here too, 'cause it says he lives downtown, and he's worked for a lawn service for most of that.
yeah, he had great experience. He looks really good.
Any stores?
I don't know.
I don't know, he hasn't called me back yet.
Yeah, where?
he lives right up here in this town.
Yeah, it says 465, but I didn't know. I just was looking at it, he lives right here down in town here, it says T&M Lawn Service.
Okay.
What do we talk, if we can't get 30 hours out of them,
We're not gonna get-
Well, when I'm calling him, I'm telling him 40.
There's no sense these fellas chasing them down if they're playing football. They're here 3 hours and gone and coming back. That's tough on them to do. And we're not gonna get them back into the
He's either 17 or 16.
17.
Who's that, Jenny?
Michael Land.
Oh, okay.
17?
He's either 16 or 17.
It's under 18.
He's under 18,
Okay.
but above 16.
Yeah, I was looking because of the
Sophomore. And that,
lawn service.
Zach Long was 17.
Zach Long falls in that 16 to 17
He's on
age.
Twitter.
He is not. And then there's 2 more that fall under that qualification. It's Shelby Rose and Bryson Evans.
Shelby Rose goes on Elm Street, Short Street.
She lives on Marsh Street. I don't know.
Shelby Rose.
Worked with the,
Bryson Evans is, he's a senior this year, so he's 17, probably going on 18, yeah.
And Shelby Rose, how old?
Either 16 or 17.
She's gotta be 17, she had to be 16 to work for me, and she's worked for me at the ice rink 2 years, so she's
Oh,
gotta
really?
be 17.
Okay.
Probably close to 18, I would think.
Okay, you need how many, Miss?
Well, we need 8 from the new list. And what I think we should do, of course it's up to you guys, is hire those 5 individuals that are over 18, and then 3 of the under 18 that have all the qualifications, that live in Lawrenceburg, they have their driver's license and they're in school. I spoke with I spoke with two of them today as far as the work hours and stuff and making sure there wasn't any conflicts, which was Zachary Long and Shelby Rose. They're totally fine with it. I think I would like to recommend those two. And then also Bryson Evans, I want to recommend him because he's a senior this year. He's going to be going to college in the fall, so he probably doesn't have any kind of conflicts during the summer, plus he'll have a longer amount of time to work because he won't be going to school at the beginning of August.
We got five, there's five right there.
No, she just had Bryson Evans, Zachary Long, and Shelby Rose were the three this year.
Those are the three under 18 that I recommend.
One more time, I'm sorry.
These are the Zachary Long,
Got it.
Shelby Rose,
Okay.
Bryson Evans. Those are the minors.
Okay.
And then for the 18-year-olds, Bethany Radenheimer,
Okay.
Kyle Frank, Samuel Collins, Samuel Reynolds, and then Colin Solomon. Is underneath my name. So Samuel Reynolds, Colin Solomon, and Jacob Rohr.
He's on the second page.
That's six. That's six, that's nine. Not eight.
I've got seven.
I got seven.
There were three, the first one, and there's
Two,
four,
three,
this
four,
one,
five,
this set.
6, 7, 8. Okay, I got 8. You want me to rattle this off one more time?
Yeah, are you have a list like this? Are you have a
No, I don't, but I can do that. Will that be easier?
Well, Bryson Evans, Kyle Frank, Bethany Radenheimer, Samuel Reynolds, Shelby Rose, and Colin Solomon. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7.
And Jacob Rohr.
I'm sorry, I missed one?
Yeah,
Okay.
What about
Oh.
Bethany?
yes.
I called
So
her.
that's 9.
Well,
Seven long also, right?
7,
I
8.
got 8.
I've got 8 now without,
You got it on there.
I don't know.
I got long.
I had
Okay.
Bryson Evans,
Give me
Kyle
the-
Frank, Michael Land, Zachary Long, Bethany Radenheimer, Samuel.
I didn't have I didn't have Michael
Shelby
Williams.
Rose, and Colin Solomon.
Bingo.
That's 8, isn't it?
that's 8.
Yep.
Let's get this over with.
9.
That's 9.
No.
That's 9.
No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Evans, Kyle Frank, Michael Land, Zachary Long, Bethany Radenheimer, Samuel Reynolds, Jacob Rohr, Shelby Rose, and Colin
Solomon is 9.
Solomon. That's 9.
Yes.
Colin.
Did you say Michael Land? Okay, not Michael Land.
Okay.
Just the, okay, yeah, so that's 8.
Okay.
The one he from
16.
Wall Street.
All of the minors are from Lawrenceburg. He's the one that, the only reason I didn't recommend him is because we only needed 3, and he's the one I haven't heard back from today, plus I heard that he's possibly a football player. But if anyone knows differently, I will welcome their suggestion on it. Yeah.
Brad, you happy with all that? I'm so moved to go with the recommendation.
You have no one in. Lives on Keller Road.
Who are we talking about?
Kyle Frank.
Colin Solomon doesn't live in Lawrenceburg either.
Yeah, that's what she was saying. There was actually,
Not in city.
Not in city limits.
Not in city limits
Yeah.
proper. They live outside.
Township.
I see what you're saying.
Okay.
Lawrenceburg Station.
that was a motion, Nolly?
Well, I seen one last year. I think I brought your attention.
His girlfriend lived up there.
Go way,
Out where Rob Shooty lived.
I followed that truck. I was that kid going with that truck.
He thought the city limits ended out there. That's a township.
He's helping them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, helping somebody out.
I've got a motion to approve those 8 people.
What's your motion, Donnie? I didn't hear.
Recommendation.
To approve Jenny's recommendation, right?
Yeah.
For the 8.
The 8.
You're a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against?
Okay. And did you guys vote to approve to rehire all those, the first group?
I don't think it was a motion.
I don't think so either. Yeah, the 13.
Entertained motion.
3 of them. I'm somewhere with the 3 not coming back that she recommended.
Second.
Second.
All in favor? All against? Okay. We're good?
We are awesome, thank you all.
It's tough, all these kids in this.
So when you come to that
This is
meeting,
just the beginning.
Will you be at the meeting Monday to report this to the council?
No, I'll give that to you to do.
Yeah, I hope you guys have an easier year over there with Greendale's pool, and I know you guys have been having a nightmare.
It's getting better. It was a little better last year than it has been in the previous. So that's why we thought we could cut 2 lifeguard positions, because we felt like, you know, we don't have to have 10 lifeguards on a day anymore. We can do it with the 9 lifeguards on a day.
I come down there once and I thought, well, hell, I'm not gonna stand up all day.
He's one of those. Usually is.
It'll be every week,
No.
Yeah, before you know it, they'll put the ice rink back in.
That's what I was thinking. Now, if there's some, well, that's why I thought,
If we do the ordering early on the chemicals, my sense is they sent me a list of what I ordered last year, that's a good bottom line to go off of, so I'm not over-ordering. And sometimes I really can't remember what I ordered from the previous year. And a lot of.
Don't let me run off a minute.
Summer we have, the more sun you have.
Mayor, I'd like to open this back up just a second. And make a motion that they're still checking on a few of these, and if they have any questions, go ahead and give Brad and.
During the meeting.
Well, during the meeting,
we can do it on Monday, too, we're working on it.
Yeah, just
go, I mean,
permission to go ahead.
hey, anybody have a problem, we got a problem with this one? That's better, okay.
You too.
I don't have a problem, okay.
What, allow them too high? I think what Donnie's getting at, there's some problems with the ones that were listed here, give them the discretion to go ahead and move to the next ones on the list.
Anybody have a problem?
What?
Huh? What do you want, this? I got all my stuff, yeah.
There you go.
What do you need?
Yes,
What do you need?
we were talking around an idea.
No.
The idea was maybe do away with those 2 lake outlets.
Without women.
Sunday for their summer party.
Here. I want to use the top. Okay.
Not very many, not really worth it for 2 hours. If it's 100 degrees outside, we can always stay there after the stay over there, and it's so hot. Whole month of June, we have 5 people there from the last week.
Because I don't need the application.